their ones for not a whole lot of money. And
Mm-hmm.
I found this pattern on um Etsy for making these bags. And well, one of them, it said it had a PDF, but the other thing, I don't know how do Google Drive and something else they had. And so, and it said it had PDF right on the thing, right? So I said,
Okay.
well, that sounds good. I can do a PDF. And well, then when I went over there to download it, it was like it had all kinds of weird stuff. Hi Gladys, welcome over. But it had all kinds of weird stuff, and I had no idea how to download any of that. And so I messaged the person and told them, you said you had PDF on there. I don't do Google Drive. And then he got back to me, real snarky about it. He said, Google Drive is a thing that you download onto your computer. And I said, yeah, I know that, but like I said, I don't do that. And I said, I do PDF, and that's what your channel said that, yeah, I mean the description said you did that. Well,
Right.
if unless they want to get in
Yeah.
trouble by Etsy, they got to do that. Sorry, running my
Okay.
mouth.
Okay. I've got to do my thing here. Hi Cheryl. Welcome, welcome. All right, everybody. Today's Wednesday, February 4th. 4th? 4th?
For Susan to run off with the mouth.
February 4th, 2026. And it is Patchwork Square Entwine Star Day. Okay, we're going to make this. So, for those of you that are joining, this is a free pattern and it's over at patchworksquare.com. Okay, just for anybody that
Funny.
wants to join. And I want to say good morning, Gladys. And what's going on with my thing over here? Oh, that's weird.
I think that's an extension of
I'm not
mom.
touching nothing though. Nothing. I've learned. Okay, so it's calling for 4 different fabrics, colors. Okay, so these are my 4. These are my 4. It's from the Americana Fat Quarter Bundle.
Fabric line from Lori Holt.
Right. Susan knows. So these are my 4 that I chose. Hello, Lori. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay, so I need to start ironing. I don't know how long this block is going to take me to make. Mhm.
But anyhow, the Etsy, the guy made it right.
That's cool.
Got snarky with me.
I would report him, you know. Hi, Lisa. How are you?
Well, I always leave them a bad review, and when they see that, they always come and fix it for me.
Well, they shouldn't be getting snarky with you, anyways.
Right. Well, he was just like, well, that's a thing that you can download on your computer. I said, I don't want to download nothing. I just want the
I
want
know
the
if you don't want to download, I don't download on my computer.
but it was an excellent price. It was like 25 patterns for $2 and something. For some reason he was having a sale, but still, you can get too many more sales because I wanted to get this other pattern. He had two of 50 patterns, but I'll just work on the 25 first. Oh my gosh, what did I do here?
Cheryl says hi to Lori and hi to Lisa.
Not a good idea to sit your knitting down in the middle of a row.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but I made Cheryl a moderator because she's always saying hi to everybody that comes in. So not hey, hey,
Nice.
hey, hey.
I have to take my shirt off here, getting warm.
Oh, just jabbed my thumb.
I dyed some more yarn last night. I think it was 10 skeins. Yeah, because I'm not happy with this other sweater. I'm gonna take it apart, redo it. What are you doing now?
Ironing. I know you're talking to Moxie.
Yeah, it's over here. I don't know what she doing. Yeah, that extra hand's gonna come after you again.
Okay. I need to cut this piece off here. Lori says, congratulations, Cheryl. Yeah, it's a big deal to be a moderator. It really is. For those of you that don't know, I was noticing that she says hello and goodbye to everybody that comes in. So, and manages to get 30 quilts a year done.
I'd probably get more done if I did that more than knitting.
I could never get 30 a year done. There's no way.
I might get 40 projects done knitting.
I finished 2 of my projects already, which is the diamond art house that I was doing and my bookmark. I finally finished it. Okay, this particular piece is Lori Holt of Be in My Bonnet, 2024, all rights reserved, Riley Blake. And it's got like the 4 stars to show you the 4 colors. These things I don't keep, I throw them away simply because I have nowhere to put them. So in the trash it goes. Okay, this is my background. So let me see what size. This time I need to make sure that I'm doing the size. Not like last time, huh? Got it. I think I was doing the size for a 6-inch block or something like that. Okay. 5. Okay, so I can fold this in half. Okay, we want 4.5-inch blocks. This is a 4.5-inch ruler, but I always go a little bit bigger because I just want to make sure that when I come back and redo it again, that it's a square. You know what I mean? There's one. Okay, there's 2. I don't think this is big enough, is it? Well, it's exactly 4.5. I can't believe it. Okay. And I need one more. This piece here, I don't think. Sometimes you can guess it by judging just by looking at it, but other times it's kind of a um you thought you had it, but you didn't, type situation. Okay. And 5. Okay, then I'm going to need, oh, I don't have the,
I guess this is growing a little bit.
okay, so 4.5. Okay, so now I got to cut this down to size, which is okay with me. I would rather be too much than not enough, right? Put it on there. Line it up. I'm going to have to come back and do it again.
Carol, I am making a sweater. Sorry, I just come over here. I didn't see.
Oh, Cheryl says, I'm a talker and a hugger. I even talk to my phone, but you guys don't answer me back. Hi,
Oh,
Tracy. Welcome
oh,
again. Welcome, welcome.
let me pull my needle so I don't pull this out. I just do a raglan sweater. It's going to be a cardigan. Here my sleeve. And here my other sleeve. I just put them on extra needles that I'm going to knit them on and put stoppers on there. But there's a hole here and a hole here. And here's the front of the sweater. And this is probably going to be a round one because this is a ball and a half of fingering weight yarn. And I got 4 more here just waiting to join on here. Probably one for each sleeve. Well, I can't remember if one ball do with each sleeve. I can't remember. But anyhow, it's stock weight, which is what I like my sweaters. I do
In
have two.
case you're interested, Susan Tracy's here.
Yeah, I do have two um worsted weight.
Okay, I gotta get as
And then
close
when it's
as I can.
very cold out. Oh, uh-oh. See, that's what I didn't want to happen. Just a couple of stitches.
Cheryl loves that sweater. Lori said hi, Tracy. Cheryl said hi, Tracy. And Lori says, very pretty, Susan. Doesn't she do good work? I mean, she really does. She's my teacher for teaching me how to knit. However,
Don't blame me for that because you have to have a participating student in order to
that's what I
teach.
was gonna say. I haven't been forthwith the whole, that I should be doing, and I need to get back into it because I really want to learn how to knit.
I
Um,
don't believe you. We've had 2 sessions, maybe. Hello, Tracy. How are you? And that's about 2 ago.
Tracy says hi, Susan. Hi, Gladys.
Do you hear me? It's been 2 years since you had your needles out.
Oh, it hasn't been that long, has it?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Seriously?
I ask you now and then, have you got your needles? And your answer is, I don't even know where they at.
Well, I don't. I gotta find them. And as soon as I find it, they're all in that baggie. Remember, I put them all in a baggie. So as soon as I find that, and that's where the book is and everything else. So I figured, hey, they'll be safe here in the baggie. Boy, was I wrong. Okay, so this is number one. Or um,
Dyed me 10 skeins of yarn last night. It come out very, very pretty. Yeah, this one was bulky. That one's worsted. Because this blue sweater I made for Teresa, I gotta take it apart. Because I knew I had one boo-boo in it. Well, then I found 2 more.
wait, wait. I don't know if that's where I want
So I gotta yank it off the needles.
this part.
Or actually, it's off the needles. Yep, I know. Hi, Maria H. How are you? Kathy, Susan, Gladys, and everyone in chat. Just popping in to give a quick thumbs up.
Well, thank you, Marie. Thank you. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, I know. Time just it don't it when you're young, it seemed like it take forever. When you
Yep.
get old, you realize how time just passes right by.
Yep. I agree with you 100%, Susan. Cheryl says, hi, Marie. Okay, so it's Marie, right? Okay.
Marie H.
Yeah. Now I have to do one more. And this one goes with the big ones, 5¼ inches. Okay. Okay, don't forget, guys, that Gladys is on today at
Changed it.
huh?
Since I don't have my webcam yet, I changed it to Friday.
Scratch that. She's on Friday. No, never mind. What I was gonna say. Scratch. Okay, let's see. This is gonna be
5 o'clock Eastern,
5¼
Central.
Susan's on Thursday nights at 7 Eastern.
Yeah, I won't be here tomorrow. I've got a doctor appointment.
You won't be on your live, or you won't be here.
Here, that's what I said. I won't be here tomorrow because I got a doctor appointment.
Yeah, I remember that.
Here.
I remember you saying something like that.
Yeah, my doctor appointment is at 1 o'clock, about the time you go live. And usually it takes me all day long at the pharmacy.
Nice. How boring is that? Okay. They're not calling for a 5½ inch. This is a 5½ inch ruler, so they're calling for 5¼ So I have it lined up all the way across down, going like this, 1/4. And I'm going to put my hand right here and just very carefully cut and cut. I think my problem with this one is going to be
You're so funny.
putting it together. Thank you, Gladys. She put up today's block, which is a free pattern over at patchworksquares.com. We're on the E block, so
How many of these blocks have you done so far? 3 or 4?
5. This is the 5th.
The 5th? Oh, so you done 4. Oh, that's a pretty good guess. And what are you going to do with them when you get them done?
Put them into a quilt. Be like kind of like, I don't know, a sampler quilt, or I'm not sure.
Well,
All right.
that where I was getting to. Are you using light colors?
Some light, some dark, just depending.
Alike, not light. Alike,
Oh, unlike.
like the same pattern designer.
Yeah, Lori Holt.
9 years old. Knitted a
Okay,
sweater
so
with cable design 6.
2.
3/4 there. Blue ribbon.
Okay, this is
State fair and
it goes like that. Okay.
oh,
Cheryl
wow.
says,
That's
I
wonderful.
learned how to knit when I was 9 years old. Knitted a sweater with cable design, entered in the county 4-H fair, blue ribbon, and sent to MO State Fair, and got blue ribbon also. I still have it. Have you ever entered any of yours in the fairs, Susan?
No, because I don't know. I haven't even looked into it how you go about that. I ought to.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, Sparky
You do
used to
beautiful work.
Sparky used to tell me I needed to do that.
I'm with Sparky. But congratulations, Cheryl. Awesome.
Do you still knit, Cheryl? Yeah, I'm just not very good with following patterns. Yeah, I have a couple of when I was probably an early teenager, my mom had bought Anna and I both the same sweater. They was a cable sweater, but it was short. I guess that was the style back then. This the 70s. And I want a sweater like that, but I want mine long. The cables all over it.
Hmm.
But I don't know if I
That'd
want
be
it.
pretty.
I don't know if I want it in just plain the bare yarn though. Yeah, I pulled out 4 or 5 tubs of yarn out of the closet in the back room. I didn't think I had that much. That's bare
Yep.
yarn to dye.
My
That
ruler.
why that why I dyed 10 of them yesterday. Yeah, still knit every evening on afghans, but not sweaters anymore. Yeah, I usually crochet the blankets, the afghans, but and knit the sweaters mostly for me. I used to knit them for my husband. I don't know if you watched my week before live that I had. I showed the sweaters I made for Sparky. And I started dismantling. Oh, where'd it go? The orange sweater, and back there.
Oh, let's see. This one doesn't have the number. Oh, yeah, it does. Okay, this is a Riley Blake design pattern C16089. C16089. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different colors. And this one right here. Okay.
Oh, that's not Lori Holt.
Yeah, it's Lori Holt, but I cut her off. They're all Lori Holt.
Oh, okay.
So, okay, so I need 6. What did I do with my other ruler?
Yeah, I like my sweaters on the longer side, so I usually start out with 6 bowls of yarn for me.
Can't be losing stuff already. I just started.
You're losing stuff?
Yeah, no, I found it. Okay.
Oh, thank you, Cheryl. Yeah, I still don't know what
I love seeing all the sweaters you knitted for Sparky. Yes. Hi, Sandra. Welcome, welcome.
I don't know what I did
It's
with the
good to
other.
see you. I got to go back up here. Marie and Lori. Marie said, "Nice, Cheryl, for your awards," and so Lori said, "Fabulous, Cheryl." Sandra said, "Hello." Cheryl, yes, still knit every evening on Afghans, but not sweaters anymore. Cheryl says hi to Sandra. Sandra, hello, Cheryl. And Cheryl, I love seeing all the sweaters you knitted for Sparky.
Thank you, thank you. And hello, Sandra. I hope you're feeling better today. If you don't know what to do with scrap yarn, send it to Sandra. She will do something with it.
Ain't that the truth? Okay. Cut that over a bit too big. Marie, I taught myself to knit in 2008. I've knit quite a lot of different things, including sweaters for my granddaughter and even blankets that were knit with bulky yarn. I have also crocheted since I was
And
10 years old. Yeah, I had to go look for it. Okay, Cheryl says, I crochet Afghans too. They go faster, but I have one knitted Afghan pattern that I love and I do it a lot. And Carrie is here. Hello, Carrie. And Laura says hi. Lori says hi to Sandra.
what's the name of the pattern, Cheryl? Yeah, oh, I found the scrappy blanket I couldn't find. Oh, that I made for Sparky years ago. I finally found it. Will be done here shortly. Hello, and thank you, Susan. Oh, you're very welcome, Sandra. Yeah, that's what I said. If anybody have scrap yarn, don't know what to do with it, send it to you. You'll make something out of it. Yeah, I finally found. I don't know what I was looking for. I was looking behind his chair yesterday, and oh, there's a blanket.
It fell back there, huh?
Yeah, my guess is that the cats were mostly Ginger, my orange cat, was back there. She gets up on the chair and will do her kneading thing, moving
Wow.
stuff around and all. And I think that's probably how it wound up on the floor behind it.
Possibility, that's for sure. Oh, let's see. The Hafgans, da da da. Thank you, Susan. Um, everybody's saying hello.
Yeah,
I'll just,
and her little box of yarn.
yeah, I'll just let that run. Say hello.
Scraps. Mostly scraps.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back and cut this again.
And what kind of needles do you use, Cheryl? I don't know the name. Got the directions from dear friend 40 some years ago. Makes a scallop design. 300 stitches. Hi, Patty G. Welcome
Hi,
over.
Patty.
Oh, wow. That's what I do, Sandra, if I can't get some sleep, Paul.
You crocheted till 3:30 a.m. Wow. Lori says, don't know what to do with scrap fabric. Send it to me. I am donating tops and quilts. I'm going the wrong way.
Yeah, that'll definitely use up that yarn pretty quick. Crochet until 3:30. Yeah, I've been able to sleep last night. I finally did.
Patty. Hello, Kathy, Gladys, and Susan. Hi, Crafty Fanatics. And Sandra says, hello, Patty G. I need to make sure.
And my favorite needles are Haya sharp circular needles. That's mostly what I knit on circular, but I do have some straights from Signature Needle Arts. 2 or 3 from there. And I like DPNs.
What are those lightweight ones that you sent me? Bamboo?
The wood ones?
Yeah.
I got those off of Knit Picks.
Yeah, those are nice.
But I
Great.
got a whole bunch of these Haya because I love them. Oh, that's what I was saying. My socks, I like to start them on a circular needle, and then sometimes I'll put them on the Haya flyers or the DPNs.
These are bigger than 2.5. Cheryl says this pattern uses size 9 circular needles. I just get my needles from Walmart. And Cheryl says hi Patty and Lori, hi Patty and Patty. Quilting in the country, Lori, do you have the dog's beanie and sweater quilt pattern? And then Marie, gotta go all. Have a great rest of the day. You too, Marie. Thank you for stopping by and giving your thumbs up, showing your support. It really means a lot.
See you later, Marie. Thanks for stopping over.
Have a great rest of your day.
Yeah, I thought I was knitting on curling.
Sandra says I use bamboo circular needles also. Yeah, the ones that Susan got me, I really like them. They're really light. They're really nice.
I have the strip one Pat Sloan did.
so this is number 2. Whoa.
So yesterday, Sandra, you was talking about putting 2 yarns together. What size yarn was that you was talking about doing for the booties?
Okay, Lori says
Answer me.
Patty, Elizabeth Hartman. No, I have the strip one Pat Sloan did. And then Patty says to Lori, I have it and will never make it. Do you want it? That's to Lori. Okay, 1 and 4 and an ace. I hate it when they get technical. Let's pull that down. Okay. 21, not 2. Lori says, I would love it, Patty. And Sandra says, sweater for the double yarn booties.
So is that worsted weight? Yeah, because mine right now, I'm doing a sweater in fingering weight. Darn, I can't remember again. DK and got these 2 yarn sizes. I don't know what size.
And I was just okay, hold it. I need to get some more containers. Okay, 4 and 1/8. Right? 4 and 7/8. Well, that's not big enough. I didn't cut a big enough square. Okay. Try that again. Use this one this time. So 4 and 7/8. For those of you that are not familiar with how this works, I come up with 7/8, which is the last one right here because it's 1/8, 2/8, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's the last little line right here before you get to the 5. That's how your 8s work. And it took me a while to get that down, so I'm impressed that I got it down now.
Got what down?
The 8s.
Huh?
The 8s on the ruler. You know, like 1/8, 2/8, things like that.
No.
It took me a little while to get it down.
1/8 is half of a quarter.
Yep.
That's funny how the numbers go higher as you go down.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Should go lower. So I want the 7/8. So I'm gonna line it up here. And it's right here, the very last. And then down here too, the very last. You can line it up in a square. And I got this little arrow here to help me. So I know. Sandra, yes, it would be. I think I used the leftover yarns. And then she says, it has been on the rulers for years. I know. That just goes to show you how slow I am, right?
They didn't teach you that in school.
Well, they probably did. I wasn't paying attention.
Hmm.
I wasn't one of those students that paid attention unless it was something I liked. And I knew my mom, she never checked to see if we did homework or had homework or anything like that. So, okay, fabric 3 is this one right here,
My sweater bag, though.
kind of in the middle here.
I don't trust my pets around my knitting at all. I was
Can't
watching this one lady called Copycat Knitter. She has a couple of cats. Well, she went through her house and went through all of her yarn. And I can't believe the places that she had her yarn stashed and used them as decorations. Well, Sandra knows how my yarn would look if I used mine for decorations, because that's how she got some of her yarn, because Callie and Gingy just had that all knotted up big time, and Sandra had the patience to take it out. I was just going to throw it out. So I mailed it
It
to her.
measures have it too.
But
I really didn't get into all this stuff until 2019 was when I started. The other things I did do, yes, but I did it and I took my time and I didn't have a channel or anything like that. I wasn't really into it, so to speak.
I think she talking about her granddaughter.
That's why I don't know these things on the ruler. Sandra, do you have the tornado today? Tape measures. No, she said she wasn't going to have her, I think. I think that's what she said. I'm not sure.
Come from.
Lori. Okay, and then Cheryl says, "Yay, yippee, wahoo! Just finished tacking binding on the lilac quilt. Yay!" Sandra says she has the day off. Okay. The other one is this pattern right here has 3 colors, and it is a pattern by Riley Blake Designs, Lori Holt, Americana. The pattern number is C16097, and it's a 2024. So it's not that old, really. Okay, 1 square, 5 1/4. Um, Sandra says, "Way to go, Cheryl," and Lori says, "Girl, you deserve it." And then she says, "Awesome, Cheryl."
Tell it later.
I watched your video yesterday, Sandra. I'm gonna go back and rewatch it and do it slow and try to go along with it. So thank you so much for sharing that with me. And by Sandra, I mean it's her video. She did it. She didn't send me somebody else's work. Okay, 5 1/4. 5 1/4. Going back to the very first, our very second line again. Okay. And it has to, that's a half. I mean, the very first, I'm sorry. Very first line. Which is even with like that. Okay. Sandra, yes, Kathy, always reduces the. I don't know what the speed. Speed. Okay. Thank you, Sandra. If it's something that I want to learn or, something like that, I'll go and watch it once and then I'll go back and rewatch it again. And, where I can stop and all that. So, my new Switch 2 does not have, I cannot put YouTube on there. I called Nintendo to find out why not. And they said it's they're working on it. They've had a lot of complaints. So we'll see. Okay, then my last one is this red right here. Okay. Need to iron it. Some fabrics you can see it were really good, and other fabrics, you cannot. Okay, for those of you that have just come in, Gladys will not be on today. She is going to do it Friday. She's been having internet issues. So Friday it is.
Well, the internet's fine. It's
the camera.
not working.
Camera, I'm sorry.
I tried it again today, and it was like, nope, that's not connecting to the camera.
No can do. Huh?
Nope.
Oh.
So I said, did you answer my question,
Who?
Sandra?
What question? To who? Oh, you
know.
just answered my question. Okay. Yep, she started yesterday with the camera, and so she got some new ones.
Coming.
Okay, yeah, it'll be here. All right. Again, all of this is a Riley Blake, Lori Holt. Okay, Americana pattern, designs, all this fabric. So this pattern is C16086, and according to this, there's only two colors, and there is only two colors. Okay. So yeah.
Don't see Sandra's question in there. Yeah.
No, I think it was you when you're coming on,
No. Come here.
because she did it right when I said it. So
Put your stuff.
two
Here's
and
the
a half.
troublemaker.
Hello, Maya. How you doing, baby girl?
Your claws on my shirt.
It's good to see
One
you.
who doesn't want to eat her special food.
Well, maybe go back to the old food. I think that's a good idea. Providing she doesn't get sick.
Well, yeah. I'm waiting for a box from Chewy on that.
I just got a big, humongous, chewy order. I need to get a whole bunch of stuff for the guinea pigs. We were out of almost everything because they get treats. Not, Jen will give them a couple of treats every time she feeds them. Changes the cage and
Sandra
things like
says,
that.
Sandra says there's always issues with add-ons. That's why I just use one camera at a time. I had this webcam for 9 months and it's like connection rate,
It does.
right?
Right.
Because I could wiggle it and then it kind of recognizes it, but it doesn't stay connected. So like, all right, nothing can do about it, but trash it.
You get a new one.
Yeah. All right, so Sandra, me too. And Sandra says I was trying to see if Gladys was going to live as Kathy told us. No, I changed it for Friday. We're picking a camera tomorrow. One of them. And they haven't shipped the other one yet. I just don't like using the camera on the laptop. I'm being picky.
Hey, if you don't like it, you don't like it. You're not being picky.
I figure it's not clear enough to, and I'd have to go like this if I wanted to.
I was thinking the other day that how we used to take typing in school instead of because we didn't have the computers back in the 70s, and
Yeah,
how loud it would get in the room when everybody was typing.
regular typewriter.
Yeah, those typewriters were going. I liked it though.
Sandra says it's hard enough updating everything.
You're telling me. Okay, so this is fabric 4. Updates are they suck. Okay, I have one more to do here. 4 and 7/8. Okay. So it's just one. So many times I forget and I do 2 and I only need 1. So I need this one again. Bigger one. 4 and 7/8.
Darn.
Hold this one up. Hold this one. That one. Okay. Back here and do a 4 and 7/8. Which is the last one here. Turn off the heater. It's starting to get to me. Okay.
I get one for that one.
Okay, this is it for the cutting. Okay. This is, well, the cutting of the fabric that you need. You're going to do more cutting. Okay, so I think I don't need these anymore. I'll get them out of my way.
Oh, here's another blueberry.
Okay. So what did they want us to do? Big square, this number 1. Two, these are, okay, this one here, we do it on both of the diagonals, okay.
Krafts is going to eat some potato soup and figure out where I'm going to put all this beautiful fabric my daughter brought me. Great project ahead.
I'm sure you can find a place, Cheryl. So we're going to do it on both diagonals, right? Right. So making sure. So we wanted more or less draw an X. Okay. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but there is an X there. Got it. Follow the X that you did. Okay. All right. Put it together again as best as you can. Okay, line up the ruler. So it's on the diagonal on both corners. Okay, before I put this back over here. All right. Okay, this is 1. Put that there. And then on number 2, which is this one here, we are only going to do it on the one diagonal. So I'm going to draw a line. Corner to corner, meaning corner to corner. Okay. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay, draw a line. My line. Now, I'm going to line up the ruler with the line I just did, hopefully. And cut. So they only wanted it on one diagonal, not 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back in here. Then fabric 3. God, I'm losing my voice. Let me get a drink.
Yeah, get a drink.
Okay, fabric 3 is this one here. And both diagonals. Okay, so we're going to do 2 again. we're going to make an X. Okay. So, turn it.
Funny baby. Please, you are.
Line it up. And again. I have my X. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's there. So they want us to cut on both diagonals. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Home. Up here.
See that part?
Up here.
And I'm going to turn it.
Come on.
High enough now?
If I can do it again, kind of line it up with the, whoops. All right, bring it over here and iron it real quick. Some of it still has the wrinkles in them, so.
You don't know which one to go after, do you?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and that. So this is number 3. And number 4, the one square, the bigger one, which is this one right here, they want it on one diagonal. So you only do one.
Your nose. For your nose.
Okay.
Oh, this will simmer down.
There's my line, corner to corner, and then I'm going to cut it. Now the wrinkles too. All right, so here's number 4.
Look at threads.
All right, now that we've cut all of it, the littler squares, they don't want it cut. They just want it to remain the same. We're going to go back here. This is what we're doing. We're doing the entwined star. We're doing this. Okay. And they want us to draw pencil line onto the corner on a small square. Cut away excess. Da, da, da.
Never been opened. This is a cross stitch.
Yes, we have
Is the season.
make 2 of each set. So
One. Goes over there to that.
Grace's got to go, taking the canine to the vet. He's getting a pedicure. Oh,
lucky him. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Make 2 of each color set.
Dear mama.
For a total of 6? No, I don't think so. 4. 1, 2.
you're going to do is you're going to take your 2.5 squares and
No, I know that part. I know that part. But I don't know how many to do.
there's 2 of each set.
So would that be 6? Because I think we have 6 of each of these. We have 8. 8?
Markers.
Wish they had these numbered. It'd be a lot easier for me. Well, this is the only one that hasn't been cut, so I wasn't supposed to cut it, was I?
I know when it said it didn't look too hard.
Okay, yeah, I cut the one I was supposed to in 5 squares at 4. And so I do, man, oh man. One, two, 1, 2. That's going to leave a whole bunch of these left over because it's only in the one corner.
It
Okay.
looks like you use the 1.5-inch squares. And put them on
The 3
your
1/4 inch.
background
Right?
fabric.
Yeah, that's this right here. So use these squares here, but I only got 4 of these, no, 5 of these square. Why do I have 5? Weird. And like put one here.
They're facing goodbye to Patty.
Bye, Patty. Like that. It's saying draw a line. So
Yeah.
let me go and draw a line on all these before I do anything with them. Get past this part of it, and then I'll be okay. One, two.
That'll be your corners, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. 3. Not that hard, Kathy. I made 40 of them.
Well,
You know things can be hard for me, Sandra, that are a piece of cake for you. But I will figure it out. Okay, so these are going to go in the upper right-hand corner, okay? So we want the line to go this way, but put the fabrics together. But they can't all be the same color, right?
well, number 1 is your 4 corners.
2 and 2,
That's,
right?
yeah,
Okay. Let me do that.
that's the way I'm reading it on the pattern. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm showing 2 and 2, 2. So this part right here, I haven't used. I need this red. To draw the lines again. Can't believe Sandra made 40 of these.
Yeah, she likes that pattern.
I might too when I get down to it. Depends on what you picked as colors. Yeah. 2 and 2 are I'm gonna have to find my trusty 1/4 inch ruler that I use for everything.
Yeah. Sandra says snowball is step 1.
Yeah.
Just one corner.
Okay, I need 2. Okay, so that's that one. Go ahead and put these on the corner.
Should get the line going the right direction.
Yep, I always mess up on that, so I triple check. Thank you. See how well you know me? Okay,
He's not here yet. I can't give you any food.
it's going in the right direction. She hungry?
She's been hungry since yesterday.
Oh,
She just won't eat her health science sensitive
science,
stomach food I gave her.
the
Stuck up
science
her nose
diet
at it.
stuff. All right, so now it says 2. Sew on the line like we do everything else. Okay, be right back. Gotta get the machine started first. Not even on yet. Okay. Now I gotta sew these on the line. And I am going to assembly line sew again. Okay, needle up. There.
Princess. I'll leave one up here. Take all these.
Okay, let's separate these.
Oh, there's some blue.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
I'm going to cut 1/4 of an inch. I just had the ruler. Love this ruler. It's small.
Sandra says F again, done. On to the next step. I go pick up subscriptions.
Dave's got an appointment today with his banker. He wants to take some money and get another car. We need a
New car or used car?
Probably used. He's not going to get a new one.
Trade in his car. Trade in the car you have for a
No,
used car.
he's gonna outright sell it for 3,000. If you trade it in, you don't get the value that you should
Yeah.
get, so he's gonna just put it up for sale. He wants to get a van like we have, only a newer.
Come on. Come on. Oh, you want to do that again?
Because the one we have is a 2010. I think he's looking into 2016 or something. But he said the limit that he put on the card when he did all this was only 3,000 in case we had to pay the rent. And I go, just for the record, Dave, it's 3,400. He said, oh. Okay, now this is the one that has all the threads. So this was the first one.
They did with that thing.
In a way, I'm glad you're not doing it till Friday, Gladys. It gives me more time for my side and everything to heal. Don't know what
Get the fabric cut out for the wreath, but since the camera decided to go put
Yeah, I know. I've got to finish mine on your channel. Okay. Okay, so there's 4. 2 of each corner. Okay, so then we
set that one,
take.
set those aside. That's your corner pieces.
Okay. There's that aside. Okay, now we're doing number 2. A and B. Make 2.
Now those are your
Like it like I did.
bisect pieces that you cut.
Uh-oh.
1 and 2, or A and B, or this? Well, we don't have A and B, so it has to be 1 and 2, right?
I had that big package.
I cut a lot of them.
Fabric 2 is your. Oh,
It's fabric 3. Okay, this is fabric 2, which is really big like the other one. And
okay, fabric 1 and fabric 3 are the ones you cut on both diagonals.
yeah.
Those are your small
So
triangles.
what we want to do is sew these together and then sew them onto here. Correct?
and then you sew it onto your 2 and 4.
Okay, so we fold
Then you
these
make
over.
2 of each.
Right. Which will take care of the 4.
Careful, you.
There.
I think from or where it came from.
Okay.
What'd you throw him on the floor for?
I keep going for the
On the floor.
Make sure you sew it on the right track.
this way.
Short ends together.
Longwise, yeah.
No, short ends together.
Oh, short. So here,
TV.
not long, but short.
You're gonna make a long.
So what I want to
So-
do is put them together, and then I want to sew the short so that it goes like. That's not going to work.
And just make sure you match colors to the pattern.
Yeah. Okay. So
Those are your big triangles. You don't do anything with those until you sew the short ones
right,
together.
these are my short.
Okay.
Okay, but if I this is what I always wondered. Okay, I'm going to sew it like this, right? But then it's not going to come out right. Oh, it looks like that, and then it sews to the. Okay, I got it. I got it. Got it. All right.
How many pieces you got there?
4. And there's 4 here.
Get
So.
mine out on him too.
Oh, if it's not right, you'll have to take it out.
This is the last one.
What are you finding over there?
Okay, this is the one that has the thread. Okay, so iron the seams. One. Shoulder's starting to hurt again. Okay, now I gotta cut these dog ears off real quick up here at the top. And I match them to this. These here. Like that. There's really no lines to follow up on. You know, you just put them on there. Okay, right sides together. Put a pin in. Can you wake up, Jen? Please. Wait. Line up each. Okay, so then we go and sew. Okay, they only want two of these, right?
2 sets. Did it say 2 sets?
It says make two, make two. Um,
Make
but I need
2
to
of
make
each color set. I think that's gonna be. Sew those together first.
I may have to not finish because my shoulder's killing.
Well,
Yeah, let me sew these. Needle up. Hmm. Oh, here, Dave. I have an empty water bottle. Hmm. Oh, two. Thank you. There's one. I haven't asked one. Still had a pen in it. Okay, how do you know what size to cut them down to? Wow. Oh, I see. They want you to do one of the smaller ones on there. Thank you. I get it.
Yeah, you can put your
In the
fabric two
corner.
and fabric 2 and fabric 4 on there.
Okay. Up here in the corner. All right.
Make sure you know which ones are which.
Yeah. Go the opposite, right? I understand now. I just had to look at it for a second.
Yeah. So I just said they should measure 4.5-inch square.
Okay. Check it out. Okay. Throw this away. That one's good. And the last. Okay. So now what we want to do is take the 2 and 2. I need 2 of these and 2 of these. Okay. And we are going to go in the corner up here. I don't want to use the red one. I want to use the blue one. Okay. And they're going to go up here.
Just,
So pin it in here.
but you just said you didn't want to use the red one.
No, I don't want to use the red square.
Oh, okay.
I want to use the blue. Okay, for the blue, I want to use the red. That's what I meant, if that makes sense.
I got you.
Okay.
Yep. Sandra says snowball, the big triangle.
It's big, all right. You make sure that all of these are going the right way. And gray. Hi, Mary. Hello, everyone. I guess I'm more a lurker than a talker. Ran down to Panera Bread and got a bowl of soup. You know what sounds good? The chicken or the steak teriyaki from Jack in the Box. God, I love that stuff. Okay, so then I go and I sew on the line, right? Yeah, I think so. I hope I can sew on the line. Thank you, Gladys. She says thumbs up, please.
I forgot to do that myself. That's why.
Oh, that was weird. It all of a sudden started going really fast, and I didn't touch the button. Make it go fast. He's back. Cut. Susan, I'm going to wake up Jen. Jen, time to get up. 25 minutes till 12. Yep, that's what it's going to look like. Okay, let me cut it 1/4 inch. At least they make it easy at 1/4 inch seam and everything. They don't, you know, go too drastic out of the way. which is good. Make sure got it going on the right side. Because this is not the right side. Okay. Okay, one more.
And Lisa with an E.
Hi, Lisa, with an E. How are you? Long time no see.
She's missed you and everyone.
Yeah, I missed you too. I know you've been watching The Young and the Restless, huh? You don't have time.
Sanders up and Kathy's done. We'll pick up her. I think she meant prescription. We'll get chocolate salad.
Oh, that sounds good. Now
And
that I'm
Lisa
all in,
says, and Moxie
and
brought her little Pooh Man.
um, oh, human. You're supposed to be human. What was I gonna say? Oh, now that I'm all into this Young and the Restless, my favorite character's gone. It was Mitch, Matt, whatever you want to call him. But I'm still watching it.
And I wasn't sitting here, Lisa. Listen to went to the bathroom when I came back.
Moxie will be here begging for more snacks.
I think my favorite character on The Young and the Restless now is Nicholas. Are we going to put these on the bottom corners at all? The other section?
Whoa. Yeah, be careful. You almost fell. Scared yourself.
You scared me. What happened?
I guess she was wiggling, didn't mean to, and thought she was falling, but her mama grabbed her.
Good job, Susan.
You gonna be careful now? I don't even know what she
Okay.
thought she was doing. She wasn't falling nowhere. I know. I'll catch you.
I keep them
Oh
safe.
man, this is what is
Especially
this?
sitting on a lap.
Okay, wait. The next page.
Lisa says I haven't watched Young and Restless for a while, but Nick has always been hot. LOL.
He's a tough old guy, you know, and he did something to his leg now, and so he's using a cane, and he's still, I don't know. I think he's my fave.
Well, they don't mess up its looks, messing up its knee. Ben
No,
thinks cars are cool.
he's
They
one
do.
cute dude. The blue eyes and the dark hair. Oh yeah.
Lori Holt has come out with a new pattern. I think it's called Farm Animals or something like that. But I went over and was watching her thing, and you just have to have Farm Girl Vintage 1 and 2. And it's got a book with it, but you get the patterns out of those two quilt books.
We have those.
I know, me too. That I was like, I'm not getting a book. I'll follow along with her, but her videos, you can watch them anytime.
I've seen that video. She's
Yeah,
got that new.
Yeah, but you have a 1 week she'll pick out of one book, the next week she'll do out the other book. It's all about farm animals.
that's what I'm gonna do. Because I got the first book is done, and I'm gonna do the second book when I get done doing the Christmas, vintage Christmas. I'm gonna go on to vintage. Or
But
not
that's
vintage.
not what I'm talking about,
Yeah,
Kathy.
and then I'm gonna take the two, and I'm gonna put different blocks in with 1 and 2, and it's going to be all messed up. I don't want it to be all vintage. The first book, Farm Girl Vintage, and then the second one. I'm going to mix them all up.
Yeah, well, that's not what I'm talking about. Lori Holt has started a thing
A new pattern.
where,
Put it
yeah,
that way.
where she, I mean, she's come out with a new book, but it doesn't have the patterns in it. You have to have Farm Girl Vintage 1 and 2, and she's getting the patterns out of those.
Sandra said, yes, Susan, I seen that announcement.
Right. And just like her fabric, whenever she comes out with a new line, go through your old line, and guess what? You're going to have a lot of them match right up.
Huh.
That's why I quit getting Lori Holt. And I figure if I want the set of them, I'll go over to Green Ferry and get them over there.
Man, I can't. I'm done for today, guys. It's getting
You're not
better
gonna do the
now.
center block.
Worse. I know. I mean, I want to do it, but I can't.
That's next in line.
My body's telling me no.
All right.
My mind is telling me yes, but my body's telling me no.
Yeah.
I can't even sleep on this side in the bed.
On which side? The right side?
On my right side, yeah. I can't even sleep on it, which is kind of sad.
Sleep on my back. If I sleep on either side, it hurts.
Yeah, I'm a
Sandra says
side
a new
sleeper.
solo long, kinda.
I mean, the kind of hurt that wakes you up.
I'm gonna. I did it last night. I went to
Yeah.
sleep on my right, not thinking, and oh my gosh, that woke me up out of a sound sleep.
Sandra, but they Fat Quarter Shop is trying to sell a book about it though. And all you got to do is follow Lori Holt's thing and watch her videos to do it.
Well, those that like, want to do Lori Holt. A lot of people, believe it or not, they don't like Lori Holt.
Yeah. But yeah, because I saw it on her video. I think it was last week, and I think she's coming back every week or something to do it. But yeah, well, some people have their yarn favorites, and just like mine are all lighter colors, that the quilt patterns the fabric I like. I mean, not all, because I do have some dark ones too that I like. But I just like her color palette. But seriously, look through your fabric. You can find the same colors and a lot of the same patterns.
But some of her fabric is really, really cheap. It just falls apart.
Huh?
Disappointed. The threads keep coming out, and
Well, that's all fabric will do that, and that's what starch helps tremendously.
Susan, that's in the Americana one that we just got not too long ago.
Sandra says yes, and a kit of the fabric, aren't they? Lisa said, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, if you look at the kits, it's all the exact same fabrics also. And that's what this kit that she's coming out with. That's why I looked at it and was like, well, I'm not buying it. I already got all that fabric.
That's for people that don't have the fabric and
Well,
would like
me.
to
a lot of people
participate.
A lot of people don't know, but Kimberly and Lori are very, very good friends. And that's probably why they're doing the quilt along together. But Lori
knew
doesn't Lori doesn't starch a lot of hers, and Kimberly does. That's about
Kimberly Jolly.
yeah. Kimberly Jolly loves her stuff starts like mine. But I have had to lighten up on mine since they don't make mine no more. I haven't found a new yarn yet.
The Stapler.
Oh yeah, I think it was Lori had bought, or somebody had bought this other kind, and which is quite a bit more expensive than what the Stay Flow was. But if I have to, I'll just buy from the Dollar General. They're cheaper.
Sandra would never
nice.
use the same fabric. Yeah, I gotta get some more fabric. I gotta quit goofing off and get on Dave to get me some batting. I like um Marshall's Dry Goods. I really, really like their fabric. Have they gotten any batting in yet, Sandra? Do you know? Because I don't know, and I really, really like it. I need to go and investigate on some fabric. I was thinking if I got rid of one of these tables, which I don't really want to do, but if I got rid of one of these tables and got some shelves, stand-up shelves, that would give me more room to put some of the stuff in there.
That's usually what shelves do. They stand up.
Well, some people nail them to the wall.
Oh, you put them in the middle of the floor?
Well, just put them along the wall here, and well, not where my machine is, over here, and put the fabric in there. See, this is the dining room. So I got two windows here that take up a lot of space. Just saying that.
In front of the window, just if you put fabric on it, just make sure it's covered.
Right, so it doesn't fade.
What these red curtains that I made from my windows, they are like an orange color now on the side that reaches the outside. That pointed to the outside.
What was it originally?
Red.
Red?
Bright red, just like the outside of them are.
Okay, where are we at here?
Found out.
Let's see. Sandra, when Kimberly and Lori share the blocks for raffles, the shrinking is different and they don't recommend washing the quilt. I didn't look at batting. They are starting to get back. Okay, good. And then Lisa to Mary. I'm jealous. I love Panera bread, and I probably chatty enough for both of us. Sandra, I told you shells. Yeah, you did, Sandra. Yes, you did. So I'm thinking that might be a good idea. Maybe just, I don't care if I cover one window. We never open the curtains anyway.
Usually you got shelves and you don't pack the stuff on there. You can still see through the windows.
Yeah, but the curtain, we don't really. Lisa says always use shelves. Go for it, Kathy. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is a good. I've been thinking about that. So, Sandra, you can kind of put it in front of the windows. My shelf is in front. Yeah, it's going to be this one right here, behind me, because I got my machine over here, and then I could take fabric or whatever and put it, kind of straighten it out. And think of all the room if I had it stacked all the way up to the ceiling.
Sandra says, I get the wheels so I can clean.
Shelves, and I mean a lot. Well, depending on the shelf you get. I get them steel ones.
The which one?
Steel metal.
No, I want wooden.
Well, you got to be careful because wooden can warp.
I know.
Steel ones, like the ones that Sandra bought. That's kind of
I think this one might.
I've got like 8 or 10 of them.
Do you? Where'd you get them?
Amazon. They'll deliver them right to your house, and they're very easy to put up all by yourself.
Do you have them screwed in the wall, or they just?
No, you put them on by themselves. You can have them set right in the middle of the floor if you want. The 4 holes to put the one shelf down on, then they got plastic clips that you put the shelf on.
Okay.
Hook the shelf onto.
Um,
Use those for many, many years.
and I get the wheels so I can clean, says Sandra. Yeah, I would have. Well, now Sandra says wood and go for it.
Huh?
The wood would go with my, Sandra knows, with my decor in my apartment.
Oh
It
yeah,
would
I
go
got
really,
the
it would
built
go
on
nice.
most of mine too. Not all of them, most of them.
So, because all my stuff, that's what it is. Wood.
Yeah, but the only thing, like I'm saying, you have to watch the weight limit because wood can
Kimbo, I know.
both.
I thought some of this might have, but it didn't. I thought it did though. But I don't want shelves like this one. I want to get shelves, wooden shelves. Easy to put together and comes in chrome, black, white, says Sandra. Um, I just think that it would eliminate a lot of this. It would open up my sewing room for me, so I would have not such a gigantic mess. That I've shown some of you and others, no, I'm not going to show. But some of you guys know what my room looks like.
On the floor.
Oh, I'm going to have to check into the, what is this? Into the, see how much they are.
Big truck, Monty?
It's probably cheaper. Oh, Halloween.
Or you would hear Bart be barking at it.
Ooh, I could use this for. I could use this for my Halloween quilt. Awesome. Um,
Lisa said I posted on your Facebook page, and Kathy and steel shells are the way to go with shelving on home weight, etc.
wood is weaker with weight, but that is what Cheryl uses. Okay, let me go look at what Lisa put up here.
I always use heavy duty shells because fabric is very heavy.
Becca goofing off.
I gotta go shopping Sunday to the quilt shop. They having their big sale. Is it Super Bowl Sunday?
Yep.
Sunday. Gosh, my hair gets everything. Where'd it go? There it is. Gosh.
Where did you post it, Lisa?
Last night I put I was knitting and I saw something in my knit and it kept pulling out, pulling out, pulling out, and it was one of my hairs.
I hate that. I can't find where Lisa put my.
I bet I've got my hair in just about everything I've ever knit.
I have no idea where she put it.
Me in there.
Okay. Metal would probably be cheaper, I would think.
Yeah, wood is weaker with weight, but that
Yeah.
is
What Cheryl uses.
what Cheryl uses.
Cheryl says my wood shelves aren't as wide as my metal shelf. Mine works just fine. Sandra, I have the same shelves in kitchen, garage, and bedroom closet and sewing room.
Mhm.
Did you get them on Amazon?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think my first ones I bought from Walmart, and then I found out that I could get them for less dollars at Amazon.
Yeah, some things at Amazon are cheaper than
Yeah, I don't advise Amazon. I'm just saying I'm go for the money, you know.
right.
Yeah, I do have wood shelves. I have a old set of wood shelves that has all my books on it. But that one was made with heavy wood. My friend of mine had them. Her aunt and uncle had given them to her, and she didn't want it. So she gave it to me, and I have it in the living room with all of my knitting and quilting books on it.
Wait, I'll try to mute myself.
Big
Lisa
book.
posted 4 quilts on your Facebook page.
Okay.
Sandra said Amazon, yes. Yeah, they were more
Amazon,
expensive.
okay.
Walmart. We used to say
Lisa said my
Kmart.
post isn't there. We'll try again.
It's Walmart.
Okay.
Fabric goes with which one?
Yeah, the only thing I seen was the 4 quilts that she posted.
I got red ones. Pink. Maybe they pink. For another big truck, Moxie. Yeah, somebody didn't run over my trash cans this time, but I don't know why they think they gotta throw them in the ground. I think about this old woman gotta go out there and pick it back up. So easy.
Old woman. Okay, today.
My issue with this light, it does not stay where you put it. It moves around as you're sewing.
I don't have any food for you. You won't eat the stuff I gave you.
Is she meowing?
Gladys, have you tried, I know when I change my pet's food, sometimes you gotta like, add a piece of the new food you want them to eat with the old food and gradually change it. Because my cats will do the same thing. They won't eat for days if I change their food. I try to feed them little Friskies when the COVID was going on because I could not find their food that I feed them, what called Fancy Feast. I couldn't find it anywhere. And they only want the pate, and they would not eat it. Cats will do that. They won't eat. And so that's what they always tell me to do with Moxie, to change her food that way. But that would probably work better for you for a cat too. I don't think I ever had to change the cat's food
Lisa
with
said, you found it, Gladys? I didn't.
but I did finally get their food. Yeah, they don't even like me. Like
Okay. Let me
Yeah,
see.
I changed it to,
cats are very picky.
instead of most relevant, I changed it to new post.
In the Facebook, right?
Yeah.
Cats are very picky.
Scooby
Popped up
Doo,
first.
Michael Landon, da da da.
Oh, and they did the same thing with their snacks that my sister sent them. So I had to feed them to the outside cats. They was
No?
still the Temptations brand, but not the ones they eat. They wouldn't eat them. Instead of
Cheryl says,
going
gotta
back,
go, and we'll catch you all later somewhere sometime.
I just
Okay,
fed it to the outside cat instead of it going to waste.
Okay, what time is
Bye,
it?
Cheryl.
Are there any comments or questions or anything of that nature? Remember, Gladys will not be on today. She will be on Friday. Unless something happens and she can't make it. But as it stands right now, she will be on Friday at 4 o'clock Central. Okay? I will
Yep.
again repeat that tomorrow. Because tomorrow's the big day. That's when Sandra's on.
Go check out my post on
Susie's
YouTube. I put it in there.
Yeah.
And I was postponing it until Friday.
There you go.
Maybe.
Thursdays are kind of busy. Kind of. Because you got me and then you got Sandra and then you have Susan on later on in the evening. So that's 3 of us right there. So, there's nothing. Okay, I'm gonna go take care of this shoulder. It's actually the shoulder, and it goes all the way down in through here, and under my armpit, goes all the way down. I don't know what I did. I don't have any idea.
Old age creeping in.
I know.
Put
Huh?
her hot pad on it.
How sad is that, right?
You have a hot water bottle or a hot pad or something?
Heating pad.
No, I have a heating that we get from those thermo blue or whatever it's called. I got the heating pad for that. So.
Put that on.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Go hang out on the couch and get that done. Okay, guys, have a great day. For a great rest of your day, I should say. And
Bye.
I will see you all tomorrow, okay? Keep me in your prayers if this goes away, please. It really hurts. All right, guys, thanks for coming. Thank you for coming, Susan. Thank you for coming, Gladys. And thank you, everybody in chat. Love y'all. Bye.